details. Specifically, we're going to focus on the drills. We're going to cover the Amalgam Virgo drills, the Vigilant Guardian drills. These were all drills that took place before September 11th, 1997 or 8, right up until 2001. Drills were ongoing during the attacks that had to do with hijacked airliners, that had to do with not only hijacked airliners, but terrorists hijacking the airliners and driving them into high-value targets, such as the United Nations headquarters, which is only a few miles away from the World Trade Center. So you would think that NORAD and the military would be well prepared for the attack, but alas, they weren't. This is uncanny right here, guys. So here's the actual raw document for Amalgam Virgo. This was one of the drills that were going on June 1st and June 2nd, 2001. And look who it has on it. Osama bin Laden, right? Very prophetic, oddly prophetic. Combined joint training for unconventional threats. So Washington Times, May 29th, 2000. Defense Secretary William S. Cohen warned the United States faces quite real threat of a terrorist nuclear, chemical, or biological weapon attack on national soil within 10 years. And I found that interesting because we experienced both within the span of 20 years.
Take a closer look tonight at another example of where, despite the conventional wisdom, there were people in the United States who actually were preparing to defend against the kind of attacks which occurred here on 9/11. The North American Aerospace Defense Command, NORAD for short, has been defending the skies over the U.S. and Canada for almost 50 years, 46 to be precise. USA Today reports that in the 2 years before the attacks on September the 11th, NORAD conducted exercises using hijacked airliners as weapons. And one target was the World Trade Center.
Hey, a big explosion has just occurred. Everyone is running from the entire financial district now. The smoke is filling the entire area. Let's go. Come on, go, Brad, go. Stop shooting, Brad, go.
Cameraman Brad Waite captured moments never to be forgotten.
President Bush has said again and again that no one could have imagined what Osama bin Laden ordered for September 11th.
We knew he hated us, but there was nobody in our government, at least, and I don't think the prior government that could envision flying airplanes into buildings on such a massive scale.
But that turns out not to be true. U.S. military planners did envision and practice those very scenarios. As reported by USA Today, the North American Aerospace Defense Command, NORAD, conducted exercises with fighter jets, simulating hijacked planes flown into the World Trade Center in the 2 years before the attacks.
There are a lot of good people throughout the bureaucracy that were worried, were thinking about it, were trying to think outside the box.
Pentagon planners also envisioned the attack on the Pentagon 5 months before it happened. Air Force officials wanted a war game, having a terrorist group hijack a commercial airline and fly it into the Pentagon.
I am monitoring a call in which Flight 11, the flight attendant is advising our reps that the pilot, everyone's been stabbed.
United 93.
All right, Boston Center, TMU. We have a problem here. We have a hijacked aircraft headed towards New York. We need someone to scramble some F-16s or something up there to help us out.
Is this real world or exercise?
No, this is not an exercise manifest.
A lot of smoke in lower Manhattan.
Another one just hit the building.
Wow.
Wow, another one hit it hard. Another one just hit the World Trade. The whole building just came apart.
Minnesota Tower, I have an active air defense scramble, F-15s.
The region commander has declared that we can shoot down aircraft that do not respond to our direction. Copy that? You read that from the Vice President, right? Vice President has cleared.
United 9-3, have you got information on that yet?
Yeah, he's down.
He's down?
Yes.
When did he land?